Is being safe, everybody is staying home, or again, whenever you need your groceries, go out and get it. Just make sure that everybody's being safe, and that especially in this time of need, we do miss you guys, and we hope to see you soon. So yeah, I can't wait to see you guys soon. Okay, so what we're gonna be going over is just all the routines that we've been doing the past few weeks, past few months. For those that do know me, you guys know me as Coach Mamba, and for those that don't know me, my name is Coach Mike. I am the karate instructor for the Little Gym. So we're going to be going over the 4 different stances. In the next few days, I'm going to be doing simple videos on teaching how the kids how to do the proper form, and actually slowing it down. Since we have some of the time in the world right now, I can actually slow it down and teach kids the proper form on when it comes to punches, kicks, blocks, and just even the stances as well. So what we're going to do is just go over the 4 stances for the beginning, and then I will actually start progressing that into kicks and punches, and then also the blocks later on. Okay, so for kids, if you are with your parents, I want you to show them how to actually do it with you, so you guys can have a little bit of bonding time. If you're just doing it by yourself, don't feel frustrated if you cannot get it on the first time. But again, it's just practice, and again, I believe in you guys. Okay, so what I want you guys to do is learning how to even just make a proper fist, because this has to do with all the stances that we're going to be doing. So for anybody, again, it can be anything that you can grab. All I want you to do is literally just get a pen. I want you to hug it, and I want you to hug your thumb around your knuckles. That's going to make a proper fist, because I want you guys to learn how to make a proper fist, because again, not everybody knows, because sometimes the kids, they always wrap their hands inside, and whenever you throw a punch, that's going to end up hurting your knuckle, especially your thumb right here, and that's a piggy we don't want to hurt. Okay, so what we want to do, again, just grab it on the inside, hold it. It doesn't have to be like super hard. You can literally just do a light hold and literally just hug it right there. But parents, one thing I do want you guys to start focusing on is, if you see your kids can start to learn how to try to progress it where you can take it out, and then they just clinch it a little bit more, and there you go, you have a proper fist. So we're going to be going over the 4 different stances. So the first stance that I really want the kids to actually understand is just the attention stance. For the ones that are part of my class, you guys know that it's called ice cream, because we all scream for ice cream, right? So all you're going to be doing is just putting 2 hands. Again, we always come down, bow. It's a sign of respect. In any form of martial arts, you always want to respect your opponent or anybody that you're going to be competing against. So again, all you're doing is attention. You're going to be going right here. Attention, 2 feet together, 2 arms together. So again, that's what you call attention, or ice cream. Either way, you can call it either one that you want. So what we want to do next is start to go into what we call guard stance. So guard stance, again, this is where you come in with the pens. Get the pens right here. This is what we call seashells, because every time you hear the seashells by the seashore, you literally just put it by the ear, you can hear the seashore. Okay, so all you're doing is putting 2 by your ears. All right, this is to help you learn how to block. For the kids, they already know that this is a block. So the next step that we're going to be doing is called stomp the bug, because of course not everybody is a big fan of bugs like Coach Mike. So what we want to do from that step is, we call it stomp the bug, because most of the time when people see a bug, the first thing is like the first nature. I don't know why, but we'll just go with it. So when I say seashell stomp the bug, the kids automatically come to their blocking stance and they stomp the bug. So this is what we call a guard stance, because it can help you learn how to maneuver, help you learn how to punch, or even to do a kick. So again, it's just learning how to get into the stance. Then from there, we want to learn how to do a horse stance, which is very important, because this has to do with your ab muscles. Because again, in any sport that you do, I repeat it every week, any sport that you do, your abs are your best friend, because it controls the upper and lower proportions of your body. So this is very tricky for most kids, because again, it's all about feeding, it's all about your foot position. So all we want to do is, I tell them, put your hands to your side on your hips. Again, you still have your little pens. You go 1, 2, and then just a little dip. Chest is out, back straight, head up. But because most of the time kids do this, they get the weak knees, and it's easy to fall back when it comes to anything of that sort. So we really want them to focus on, go to attention, hands on hips. Palms are always going to be up. It's like, again, they do this, They do that. The kids do all kinds of wiggly. So we really want them to focus on putting their hands to their hips. 1, 2, drop down, see? So because it can work on doing all different blocks that I will be going over later on. So that is one focus that I really want everybody to learn. And again, parents, if you really want to join in with the kids, it's great exercise because again, it also focuses on Tai Chi as well. Then the last one that I want everybody to learn is also known as ready stance. So we go from our horse stance all the way to ready stance. So again, this is just another form for karate. It's just a stance. This one doesn't really do much with blocking or attacking whatsoever, any defense or offense. It's more of just you're ready kind of situation. So just to go over the 4 stances again, it's going to be attention, it's going to be seashells, stomp the bug. We got our horse stance, again, chest up, head up, back up. And then we have our ready stance. All right, because again, when it comes to these stances, it focuses on 3 things, people. It focuses on our speed, accuracy, and power. So just the way to, it's going to be short videos that I'm going to be doing, just focusing on these 3 things. Again, I really want the kids to start progressing with this, especially all the stuff that they've been doing throughout the season. And I'm so proud of them. So just parents, what I want everybody to focus on is that last part where we do say a creed, where it's I will not use violence to solve my problems. I will only use karate in self-defense or if my life is in danger. Because at TLG, we don't want the kids to just end up fighting their siblings or fighting anybody that they see. We want them to focus on discipline, but because it also not makes them better mentally, but also better spiritually, emotionally, any kind of better person that we really want to focus on that characteristic, okay? If you guys have any questions, feel free to shoot us a message.